The universe is talking to us in numbers, but we're too plugged in the matrix to receive the messages and what our ancestors and what our nature spirits are saying. They're speaking to us at all times. There's never a time when they're not speaking, but we can't hear them anymore because we're too plugged in. We too much want to believe in everything that other people are telling us. They tell us, go to school. If you get this degree, you're going to get this. And we believe it. They tell us, if you get a job in our system, we're going to pay you this. When you get that job, you realize after they take everything out, you're not making that. So we see these things all the time, but we just keep going like we don't see them. When are we going to realize and wake up and realize that these things will never change unless we change them? We got to make this world stand on what's right. So again, all the things, everything is talking. The wind is talking to us. And these are our spirits pulling at us and asking us to remember and listen to them. But we don't want to. We want to listen to man. The trees are talking to us. The earth in general is talking to us. And today I'm going to be talking about how the universe and how the spirits and guardian angels and spirits are talking to us through numbers. And first, I like to start with the number 0. The number 0 is unseen. That's what it's telling you. It's 360 degrees of unseen potential. But if you notice something, the 0 starts at a point and comes back to another point. As it is in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. So with that 0, it can show you, and we can learn from that, and we really sit and meditate on that and think about it. That 0 will show you that anything that you put out must come back. Everything comes back to a point. If you put out good energy will follow and come back. You put out bad energy will follow and come back. But I'm not saying that we're putting out good energy, you won't sometimes get the negative energy. Because that negative energy, or what we would call bad angels or disagreeable spirits or whatever we want to call, is trying to balance the force field. So if you put out and you vibrating so high, very good energy, that bad energy is going to come. And it's going to try to either dominate or bring your energy down a bit to balance things. For instance, quick example, if we all get together and we're celebrating and everybody having fun, everybody enjoying, it's pure happiness. This leaves a very high vibration in the atmosphere. And the bad ones, they can feel it. The bad spirits, they can feel that too. And they, just like what's good for you is bad for your adversary, it's the same thing. What's good for them is bad for us. So at that point, somebody will come and say, you could be having a party, everybody having fun, kids there, everybody eating good, everybody enjoying themselves. Somebody come knock on the door. Or somebody call the police and somebody come knock on the door and they'll say, hey, can you cut the music down? And also, we got to shut down this party. We don't want y'all having a party on the premises here. And you're sitting there thinking, why? When everybody's just having a good time. But these are the things that you'll see and that you'll go through. because it's all a part of the universe and how it works. When it comes down again, let's get back into zero and the power of zero. The zero is 360 degrees of untapped potential. So it's kind of like in your brain, there's thoughts. You have millions of thoughts per day, but they all lay dormant until you act on them. So when you act on them, at that point, they come out of the zero phase. But all of it in the zero phase is just unlimited potential. That's why the Egyptians or the Kemetans, whatever term we want to use for them, and our ancestors in general under many other names on the African continent, or Native Americans, because this wisdom was known all around the world. Asians, everybody was on one accord. And it was an understood thing. Until a false god divided up the people and gave them a whole lot of names that necessarily didn't apply to them, just basically the way he saw them and what label he wanted to put on them. Oftentimes, the people are not even going by names that the people are calling themselves. We a lot of times go by names that our adversary called the people for them to identify them. But that's another story. The power of zero is so strong because when you see that in the universe, it could appear on a clock right at the right time when you look at it. Or you would just see it when you just out somewhere. It can be on a bulletin board. It can just be on a piece of paper anywhere. And you'll know when they're communicating with you because it'll just stand out. It'll just pop out at you and you will notice it more than you ever notice a zero. Because we see them all the time, but we don't notice as much. Because we're not realizing at that time we need to get the message. So it's urgent in their communication. They're communicating with us all the time, but at that point, it's sticking out strongly because it wants to guide your direction and make you see. So that'll be it on this video. On the next video, look for the next one. I'll be getting into the number one, transitioning out of the unlimited potential and going into the one. It's right at Great Light, positive energy always creates elevation. Peace.